Hey, Andrew Wood here with Golf Operator Magazine, talking to our favorite Canadian, James Cronk, here in Bangkok. Hi, James. How you doing?
Andrew, I'm fantastic.
Great. So you're running 3 golf courses right now up in Canada?
I am. I'm kind of helping them out and helping them make some money and survive in this challenging industry.
So let's talk about that. How do you see things up in Canada right now?
Probably no different than you in the United States and all other parts of the world, Andrew. I mean, it's a challenging industry. It's very difficult to grow the game when the number of golfers are declining. So operators got to get better. They got to get better what they're doing. They got to steal them from the competition.
Okay. Well, what's your idea on stealing them for the competition? How do you do that?
Well, yeah, if it was a silver bullet, we'd all be billionaires. But I think it's small improvements. And for me, it always starts with the people. It always starts with your leadership team, with the staff, with the training, with the experience. You know that better than anybody about traveling around the world and visiting properties that have the wow factor. And my business is no different. It's about trying to provide leadership for your team so that they deliver the wow factor each and every day.
So give us a couple of quick nuggets on 1, 2, 3 on how you help your team grow.
Well, I think number one, they got to have clear objectives. They got to understand kind of what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it. So many times I go to a club and the managers don't have a plan, they don't have a strategy, they don't have measurable goals and objectives. I think that's number one. I think number two is that sometimes they're not connected to the overall vision of the property. What's their brand? What's their essence? What are they all about? Are they all about yes sir, no sir, and this is how we serve a cup of tea? Or are they about having fun and a beer on the patio and about rock and roll music? So I think number two is understanding what they're all about, what their club's all about. And then lastly, number three is that I find managers just don't walk around enough with a critical eye, Andrew. We just kind of get lazy. We see things and we think everything's fine, but it's like when you go to see your in-laws. You're always on the best behavior. And when you walk around as the owner or the manager of the club, all the employees are on their best behavior. But the reality is when you leave and go home, that's when stuff changes. And so we have to walk around with a critical eye and make things better.
Cool. You got a new program coming out. Tell us a little bit about that.
I do. It's a Powered On Leadership program. It starts in January. But right now I've got a free webinar that I'm launching on November the 29th, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. And certainly, I don't know what time it's going to be in Bangkok, Thailand. I have no idea. But
where can people hook up with that?
Go to my website, cronkgroup.com, and click on cronkgroup.com/webinar, and you'll be able to get registered for my free webinar on November 29th. And you'll learn 10 ways to power on your team for 2019.
Awesome. James, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Andrew.